Hello and welcome to the weekly wrap-up. I'm Leon and this is Louise.
Coming up, we've got your thoughts on Microsoft cancelling Fable Legends.
Plus we ask that all-important question, is the Division actually any good?
But first, it looks like Bethesda is hiring. Now, don't get too excited just yet, but Bethesda is hiring to develop a new bleeding-edge RPG.
I just gotta...
No, you know,
Go Google?
no,
Tweet.
stay there, just stay. Now, this is interesting because bossman Todd Howard says the studio has 3 new projects on the go, different to anything it's done before. Now, on the face of it though, Bleeding Edge RPG sounds very much in the mould of a Skyrim 6, or maybe Fallout 5.
Can I just...
No, just stay there.
Okay, well obviously we're not going to hear a peep from Bethesda. I don't know why, but studios hate people knowing what they're up to. But I did find some interesting things poking around on the careers site LinkedIn. Fallout 4's lead producer, Jeff Gardner, for example, is currently lead producer on Unannounced, while David Schreiber is the sound designer from Skyrim, and he's also working on Unannounced future project.
And then there's freelance illustrator Diego de Almeida, who's been working on an unannounced project since November 2015. Now that ties in nicely with the end of Fallout 4's development, suggesting that excess team members not working on patches and DLC might be busy with something else.
Now, assuming a new Fallout and Elder Scrolls are a given, that means with those 3 other projects, Bethesda currently has 5 games on the go.
All of which sounds like new stuff, but that hasn't stopped you wishing for some HD remakes, with Skyrim and Morrowind the top choices there.
And a lot of you have also noted that The Witcher 3 has raised the bar for Bethesda, with Joshua Dwayne Gregory pointing out that after what The Witcher 3 did for open world RPGs, Bethesda will need to step its game up.
Now, the good news is that we might not have long to wait, considering the fact that Bethesda are hosting another E3 show this year, unlike many other people, something it said it would only do if it had something worth showing off.
Now, don't forget, if you have thoughts on this or anything else in this week's show, you can get in touch via Twitter at Leon Hurley,
at shiny_demon, or even at GamesRadar. Now, in other news, you definitely all made the right choice on Twitter and voted for the super retro reverse Doom cover.
Someone has created a magical NES emulator that lets you play the original games in actual 3D.
And it turns out that PlayStation VR isn't for kids, as Sony slams on an ages 12 and up rating sticker.
In some depressing news this week, Microsoft has not only cancelled the multiplayer Fable Legends, but also shuttered British devs Lionhead Studios.
A bit of history for you. Lionhead was founded by Peter Molyneux back in 1996 and was responsible for the black and white games as well as Fable, so chicken kicking is only one of the many things you have to thank them for.
In extra sad news, it seems that Lionhead didn't even know until we did, with business as usual updates appearing on forums hours before the news went public.
I think Green Carrot on GR Plus speaks for us all when they say, shame for a studio with such a rich history. Microsoft could have surely given them another project to work on, even if Fable Legends was not going to sell well.
Now Solo Dolo on Facebook says, bummer, I'm really sad, Fable was something different. It helped push the Xbox and helped it stand alone. Nothing but great memories.
And, oh god, we're going to need some cartoons after this, but the bad news doesn't stop there. A number of other first-party studios have also had their door closed, such as Max Curse the Brotherhood devs Press Play.
Mostly it's Kinect developers that seem to be affected, which makes sense given that Kinect no longer comes as standard with new Xbox Ones, but still it's sad news for all.
Cheer up, I got your present.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's a Kinect. Thank you.
Enjoy. The Division is here. Now, because it's impossible to judge a persistent world game until you spend some time in it, we've currently got a review in progress on the go and haven't given it a score yet.
Is it any good? What we've noticed so far is that it's complicated. A purebred RPG, all stat tweaking and endless side missions, but scratching that gimme slightly better loot itch hard and fast. Lots to do, but while it's clearly designed to be played for months, there's no way of telling yet whether it'll keep people interested.
But what do you think? Those of you that have played it seem to be impressed, with Byron Jerome saying it's a kick-ass loot fest, I'm loving it. And Reese May adds that after playing Destiny since year 1 start, the Division has already kicked off nicely, if not better than Destiny.
It's not all plain sailing though, there have been server issues, with Richard Valdez saying it took him 45 minutes to get a game. The good news though is once in, he played for 7 hours straight and is happy as hell.
There's also been problems claiming pre-order extras, a bizarre issue where only one person at a time can use certain NPCs, leading to queues to start missions, and players can't always pass through each other, meaning that some are blocking doorways and stopping people from getting in and out of rooms.
Which is a dick move on any planet. Overall the consensus seems to be it's good when it works, but too soon to see if it's got the legs to take on Destiny as an MMO shooter rival.
We'll have to wait and see how it goes, but that's it for this week's show. See you next week.
Bye bye.